Hello, Leo. This is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading from February 1st to the 5th of 2023. We start out Six of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. Interesting set of cards here. Well, let's talk about the Six of Pentacles in reverse and what that is talking about. That is money, maybe avoiding overdrawing or cash offers or anything to do with financial risk. I feel like, you just can't rely on others. So if someone's trying to borrow money, don't loan it to them, in other words, because you're not going to see your money. If they're asking you to invest in something, you're not going to see that in return. It's not a good time to really invest with your money here when it comes to anything with your finances. Okay, so it's asking you to be careful with where you put your finances and what it is that you're investing in, because you probably won't see that in return, no matter what that person may say. They're not reliable. Interesting card. So business offer, let's just say a career, a job offer or something, and they tell you, but until you see it in writing, until you see it in action, don't believe it. So Nine of Cups here, which is interesting because it's a dream come true, right? It's a wish card. It's it brings what your heart desires, friendships becoming love and wishes being granted and living the life that you dreamed of, and good news, it's a good time for good news and socializing and enjoying life and expressing yourself and being creative. So this talks about having security both in financially and being emotionally secure. But interesting enough, with that Six of Pentacles in reverse, we really need to figure out what Spirit is trying to tell you. And maybe is this a message for a different sets of Leos at this time, okay? Then we have the Three of Pentacles, where the Three of Pentacles talks about being an entrepreneur and being creative, pursuing a new path into the creative industry, something that you've really dreamed about, something that you put pride in and that you're really to achieve, right? So really having discipline to be able to see those financial rewards there. So that's pretty interesting, because we're gonna have to continue and see what Spirit is saying. Seven of Wands in reverse, it's about not having communications, okay? It's like, if you're having problems, it's like a communication barrier. So if you're having problems, like say for instance in a relationship, there's no negotiating there, okay? I just feel like it is what it is. No matter how hard you try to express yourself, I don't feel like that thing, like that person is going to understand. I feel like you're wasted. Your efforts are being wasted with something. I see there's a little potential for success here, but I feel like you need to save your energy and back away from any battles, any challenges, any confrontations. I feel like they are not going to see your point of view in any way. So it's saying, you know what, Leo? Don't waste your time in that situation, in that confrontation, in that argument, in whatever it might be. Okay, it's just be the bigger person, it's saying, and walk away from it, because they're definitely not going to see things your way, your point of view. Now we have the Knight of Wands, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands is being creative and having success, okay, in whatever you've been waiting to begin, or waiting for something to materialize, is finally going to happen. This is an inspiring entrepreneur type of energy, okay? So it's all about action. It's all about getting things done. And then you start to see fast movement in things, fast progress, okay? I feel like you're going to have a right conversation at the right place that is going to bring you success and desire. So whatever that looks like for you, okay? So if you've been, trying to accomplish something, this talks about, hey, you know what? In this time frame, this is when this is going to happen. It's all about that right time and the right place. And that's when I feel like you need to save your time and energy from this situation for this situation, if that makes any sense. So let's talk about the Knight of Wands, or we just did the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or in Aquarius here. The Knight of Swords is finding resolution to problems, right? And moving forward with that. Instead of creating a problem and adding more to a problem, it's finding a solution to a problem, okay? I feel like somebody who is very energetic is going to come into your life, and that they're going to be in your life for a short period of time, but that person is going to really motivate you, or you may be feeling motivating that person. There's going to be enough energy here to determine, you're going to have the courage and the determination to meet any challenge that comes your way, okay? Any obstacle, you're ready. This is what this talks about. You're ready. But remember, there are some things that are not worth wasting your time on. There are others that you want to waste your time on, that are going to bring movement, bring solutions, right? Finding a solution and then moving forward with that. That's kind of what that is saying. Now we have the Emperor in the reverse. The Emperor represents an Aries. This is someone who's very possessive and stubborn, okay, and wants to control. And this could be you. You may be, this is like examining your behavior because of a situation. So again, I see some challenges here that you need to find a solution to, not you cannot add to the problem. And if you feel like you're going nowhere, then you need to let go. You can't always have control over a situation or someone, okay? Again, this is a time to step back. You know, you have it with the Seven of Wands. You have it with the Emperor in reverse. It's a time of stepping back, because that person or situation, say a person isn't going to have the same point of view as you do. They are not going to change their mind. You are not going to change your mind because you want to control the situation here. But instead of adding fuel to the fire, find a solution that you both can agree on. Okay, if it involves another person. All right, let's go ahead and clarify and figure out what is Spirit really trying to tell you here, because it's kind of all over the place here. Because here we have a wish fulfillment and we have things working out. Then we have arguments and disagreements and just things that are not. And it's all about finding a solution here, okay? This is the center of your reading, and it's all about finding a solution to have a wish fulfillment is what I'm getting. To be adventurous, to be able to do the things that you want. If we don't find a solution, then how can we move forward? That's what I really feel Spirit is trying to tell you. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, please clarify this reading for the zodiac signs of Leo, February 1st through the 5th of 2023. Clarify with honesty and integrity for the zodiac sign of Leo. All right. It's just very interesting. Now, let's clarify this Emperor in reverse for Leo. Sometimes we can't control anybody. You know, we can't control people. We can't control a situation. And sometimes you got to know when to step back and let go. And again, find a solution to the problem rather than create more of a problem. Yeah, look at that. Four of Swords. Take time away from that. You know, take time away to pray, to have faith, to rest and recuperate, to change. Not change your perspective, but it's just a time of rest and meditation, right? And a time of needing space, stepping back and planning for your future, finding, instead of worrying and being overwhelmed, let's regroup. Let's step back and regroup and figure out what is the best course of action. Remember, we want to create a solution. We don't want to add to the fire. We don't want to make the fire worse. And then look at that, the Ace of Wands. I love that because it says, time, and I need time to step back and regroup. And then the Ace of Wands comes in so that you can have time to have clarity, right? To take action towards something new. to start a new project or a new business, a new beginning. It's a time to be creative, right? So this is what this talks about. Is it says, sometimes we can't control everything in our life or people in our life. We don't want to control people. Let people be who they are. But it's saying instead, be creative of how you move forward with that, right? Take time, a time of rest, a time to step back, a time to regroup, and a time to really let your creativeness come through. Have faith that things can turn in your favor, and know that you can have what you desire as long that wish fulfillment. There we are. You can have what you desire as long as we know when to step back and allow the universe to come in. Okay? All right, let's talk about the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Five of Cups, dwelling on the negative things, dwelling on the pain, dwelling on the disappointment and the hurts and then all of that. So this is saying, let's not do that. Okay, let's not. Seven of Wands. Let's get one more for that. Seven of Wands in reverse, please. Yeah, Judgment. It's a time to have a rebirth, a change of status here that will allow you a new beginning. So again, it's time to step back, regroup, recharge, be creative, start a new beginning, allow a new change of status here, allow a fresh start here. That's what this talks about. Instead of dwelling in the negative of the situation, right? Instead of dwelling on having a pity party and playing victim, it's saying, you know what? Just let the universe come in and do its thing. Okay, let the universe come in, do its thing. You change how you're feeling and see how things happen. Okay, because I just feel like, you might be feeling, there could be some unwanted changes that are bringing disappointments, and it's not a time for you to argue about that. I do see some kind of separation here. Okay, some kind of loss, but it doesn't mean that you need to just focus on that. Don't dwell on that, because know that things are going to turn around for you. But you need to know when to step back, okay? Let's talk about this Six of Pentacles in reverse for Leo. What is that about? What is that Six of Pentacles in reverse for Leo? What is this about, please? February 1st to the 5th. Whoa. February 1st to the 5th. What is this about? Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. I don't like when the Eight of Cups is in reverse. This is about a fear of moving forward with something, having stagnation, right? Fear of abandonment, maybe being too clingy, a lack of self-worth, not seeing progress, not seeing movement. And that is what this talks about, especially with that Six of Pentacles in reverse, because it talks about financially, maybe you're not moving forward. It's something that you cannot rely on, but you're not seeing progress neither. And it's because of fear. It's because, you don't want to fail at something. Yeah, look at this. Four of Cups. Four of Cups as well. This is, you might be confused about something here. It's asking you to be realistic and be more in the moment, because you could be missing an opportunity that is going to be presenting itself, whether it's in a relationship or it's in a career, business, or a job. You got to be more, count your blessings that you do have that job or you do have that person. And not everybody is the same. Not everybody is going to be the same. But you need to appreciate for that their individuality, and appreciate that job is providing you income. Okay. Yeah, I see you being, you're at a crossroads. There's stagnation. You're not able to make a decision about something. But I feel like if you do take time to step back, look at the opportunities that are here for you that allows a wish fulfillment. But it's a time for you to let that happen. You can't control everything. So let go of control here. Knight of Swords. Can we get insight on the Knight of Swords, please, for Leo? Knight of Swords. I'm also getting something with work, like you can't control work. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is someone who knows what they want, makes themselves clear, and removes any obstacle. Find solutions. Again, finding a solution to the problem is going to definitely help you see clearly, and it's going to allow you to move forward. And the next card you have is the Six of Swords. So yes, So finding a solution to your problem and making clear what it is that you want can allow a wish fulfillment here. Here it is. New beginnings, a new change of status here, but there's something that needs to change. Something needs to give, and maybe you need to step back and really evaluate how you're seeing things. And because you're always wanting control, you need to sometimes let go and see the other person's perspective. And that there is going to improve your situation with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is, let me improve my situation. Let's move forward. Let's move away from the stressful time. Let's move away from the arguments and the pettiness. And let's allow our wish fulfillment to be there. Let's allow the new beginning, a change of status, okay? So again, just a time to step back and evaluate things from a whole, okay? Not from just your point of view, but from a whole. And sometimes you get so passionate about things that you just need to relax a little bit and clear your mind and ask yourself, why are you reacting in that way? What is triggering that's making you react in that way? Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of movement. There could be some good things happening here, but again, you need to step back and see, why are we feeling this way? Why are we being argumentative? There are some things that is not worth the argument or the pettiness, okay? I hope that this brings insight. Be blessed, and we'll talk soon.